Good day, viewers. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. I usually bring you the very best. It is happening currently because Simon Ekpa has started his defense case, and a lot of people are reacting to this currently. Among the accusations that was leveled against him, they said that Simon Ekpa instigated the sit at home by force on the citizens of the eastern part of Nigeria currently. That is part of his accusation. And Asari Dokubo is there among the testifiers that are saying this. Therefore, evangelist, Simon Ekpa started his defense case yesterday. And what do you have to say concerning this? Asari Dokubo is speaking.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your time zone. May the Lord bless you all in the name of Jesus Christ. The lovers of Biafrans and the lovers of freedom, I say, may the Lord bless you. Our viewers, I will continue to say what I know to say and how to say it whenever opportunity is being given to me. But first and foremost, before I will proceed, I would like this Bonfu, call himself Asari Dokubo. That one I don't understand. You see that name and sound somehow so foolish and so stupid because the man is acting according to the name. Because when you are born throwaway, you behave like one. So Asari Dokubo is born throwaway, and that is why he's behaving like one. So regarding to the defense of Simon Ekpa, the idiot to call Asari Dokubo one certain time, Nigeria, successfully with their illegal rendition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, which landed Nigeria to the mess where they are today, facing the troubles, facing the cry, facing the tears and the regret today. Now, my beloved brother, he was ranting once said that should be last year that he smoked some Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That the same way we smoke Simon Ekpa to Nigeria, that is this, is that. But funny enough, today, he himself, Asari Dokubo, is crying, is weeping because his own village has been ransacked by the Fulani. Yes. So, having said this, let me move away from the bastard because he's not somebody to discuss with. Because he's not equal with the person I want to talk about. I want to talk about the gallant. The gallant man himself, the giant Obatobie himself. And there is no other Obatobie rather than Simon Ekpa. He started his defense now and it's proving a point. And it's making it relevant and clear to the people. They accused him of, being the one causing the sit at home by force, being the one terrorizing Nigeria, being the one doing this or that. All these are Nigerian stores. And remember that being an Igbo man, being a Christian in Nigeria, with the way things are going, you will agree with me that it is the way of Nigeria, antagonize the image of the good guy. You understand? And I am happy because the Biafrans are giving him the support and in himself he proved it. You said he's the one that instigated a sit at home. Please, point of correction. I want to say something. I want to actually dip into this a little. Sit at home. What prompted us, the Biafrans, to start sitting at home is a way of showing our own grievances since we cannot lay hand on God. Since we cannot lay hand in arms. Since we cannot go violently regarding to what we are pushing or what we are searching for. So that the international body should see it of a truth, obviously, that we are being actually marginalized, just as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, Onyendu, said. You see why we decided to sit, at least to use one day. There was no sit at home before until the illegal rendition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu being our leader. That was when the indigenous people of Biafra, the Christians in Nigeria, let me put it that way, because that is what we are, because we are the only Christian nation. You can see what is going on in Nigeria today. You see the Muslim Nangari or whatsoever. You see what he's smoking. Had he been an Igbo man now, the Nigerian government will go after him. But look at the man walking freely. And nobody even cough, not even Tinubu. Or Motosho didn't cough. DSS didn't cough. All of them, they were all silent. IG couldn't cough. But to move away from that, The sit at home is our way of expressing our feelings. If it is Simon Ekpan that actually instigated sit at home, I believe Simon Ekpan has been under the custody of the laity government, and he has been without any gadget of his around him nor with him. They seized everything and they seized every media around him. So how come he remains the one? He's still instigating sit at home. How come? It is a false allegation. And you know that Nigeria is good in propaganda, carrying false allegation, leveling it against every Igbo man, every Christian personality in Nigeria, especially when you stand up for truth. Are you getting the point? Now, sit at home, then instigated. Okay, if it is Simon Ekpan that instigates sit at home, when Soludo decided to stop sit at home, why didn't Soludo stop sit at home? Why didn't Hope Uzodinma sit at home? Why didn't Peter Mba stop sit at home? Abia State Governor Lesoti and the likes of them. Why couldn't they stop sit at home? I think they wake up to, to even fight against the sit at home. Yes, now as Nigerian government. Was it Simon Ekman? But the people refused. They decided the way we are being treated, we are not happy. And the way you treated our own leader, we are not happy. And the only way to fight back and to express our feeling is to at least to observe a day away from our business. And excuse me, I want to make a point here. The business we are talking about, we're not talking about Nigerian government business. We are talking about individual business. Because Nigerian government is not doing anything regarding to our own well-being or welfare. The shop we close is our personal shop, which we pay our tax, our dues, our rates to the government. We never, deny of paying it or giving an excuse because we sit at home, we did not come for one day. Because of that, we will not pay our dues. Nobody has ever complained. We still pay our dues, but we still observe that one day to express our dissatisfaction of the marginalization and maltreatment that Nigerian government is giving us. This is something that Nigerian government has failed to understand, and that is why they say, okay, now it's no longer Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it has turned to Ekpa. In Nigerian court, they say it's Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They accuse Mazen Nnamdi Kanu here in Nigerian court. Now in Finland, now they shift it to Simon Ekpa, who actually is responsible for this system. Please ask these stupid judges and court or whatsoever Nigeria is coming out and their representative. The people are the one who chooses to express their dissatisfaction regarding to the maltreatment from Nigerian government. Do you know how many times CDS Musa came to Igbo land, to Biafra land, to carry the able youths away? But I've never heard, I'm in Nigeria, they has never made any move in Boronu to go and capture any youth from Boronu state that is a Fulani. And the killing of the soldiers, go and check the number of the colonels. Do you know what it means to produce colonel commander? But these people are killing them, and CDS Musa is there doing nothing. And then the one that will come to Eastern region to come and kill, and they will now tag it upon the Eastern people, the Igbos, the Christians. And somebody like Simon Ekman came to complain on air that you, the European, the Igbos, you, the world should see what is going on, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been lamenting. He lamented so seriously. Is you are not aware? Is EU not aware? Is UK not aware? America, come to think of, is America trying to tell me that they are not aware? Or Israel? Or Russia? Or even Germany? Or Italy? They can't deny it. All these things, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, say before Simon Ekman, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu lamented on this. Was it Simon Ekman that sent the idiot Nigerian military to go and kill people in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's house, vandalize his home, even with the intention of, assassinating Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if not God helping him to escape? Then you go, do you know how many villages in Enugu, as I speak to you now, what is today? Today is 18th. Do you know how many people that have rendered homeless in Enugu as I'm speaking to you now? But the Nigerian government is not reporting it. There are some things which I saw that they have deleted from their system. Regarding to the statement of the late Muhammadu Buhari statement, Nigerian government deleted it because they knew that thing was against the right of the people. It was an inhuman statement. Nigerian government deleted it from their system. When Simon Ekpa, they provoke and began to point out. And I'm using this opportunity to learn them again. Go and listen to Alex Barbara. Go and listen to him. Try and, please, try and visit Enugu as I speak now. Villages have been ransacked. Many have become, they are now living in IDP camp. Unwanted, a place of unconducive. Not that they don't have a place. In their own land, not that they are strangers. They are not foreigners. In their own ancestral land. Somebody from somewhere came to pursue them out. And you say you have government. And somebody is pushing it on someone. In what sense? In what? Look, please, can somebody, please, I say come and see by yourself. Enugu State, to be precise, where Mba Pitamba is the governor. These are the people that say they have evidence against Simon Ekpa. But you cannot provide evidence to secure the people that gave you their vote to lead them. What an insolence. It's an insult. So far, so good. I want to use this opportunity in this closing mark to tell everyone that Simon Ekpa was innocent of that, because if he was, I don't think that by now the insurgencies, killings, insecurity, especially against the Christians, I believe it should have stopped. But it couldn't. That is to tell you that he was not the one behind everything that is going on. What about the killings in Benue, in Kogi, in Kwara? Is that one still Simon Ekpa? The genocide they are talking about, please, the genocide, who are the people committing this genocide? Is it not Nigerian government committing this thing? Say, now me give a name, now Simon Ekpa give a genocide. Americans are the people not seeing it. All the people that you people sent to this country, didn't you see, witness what is going on in the country? See, I saw Masanga later. Are you hearing me? I saw Masanga later to Finland, to Finnish government. He tried to remind them that they are one of the nations during the Second World War who stood on their ground for peacemaking. And it was accredited to them. And the whole world hold them on a high esteem. And he reminded Alexandra, stop, do not boycott this respect, because you are bringing it to zero. The world are watching. The respect that the people are called to Finnish government, you are diminishing it now. He reminded Alexandra, stop, and the Finnish government regarding to this case. And he want them again, that they should not make their country to become a country of concern regarding, as the same way they are collaborating with a criminal nation like Nigeria. And they should not, too, the third one, they should make sure that they stay away. Let their country not be regarded as a country that trade life with money. And they should play with caution. And they should remember the dignity of their country, that they should not use their hand and collapse it in the surface of the air because of what? A little thing that will not last forever.
Anybody that is against Muslim ticket should leave Nigeria for them, that Nigeria is an Islamic nation. Could this be the reason why Biafra is a big enemy to the Fulanis, Biafran evangelists?
Of course, yes. What the man said, the man is coming from the angle of which I have said it earlier before now. But Nigerians did not take it serious. I could remember when I made this statement, should be either 4 years ago. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it should be 4 years ago or 3 years ago. That Nigeria is an Islamic nation. Nigeria is paying their due to Islamic nation. But Nigerians don't know, they are not aware of that. Because their government have not come out and make it openly or obviously to them to be aware of what is happening. And this man saying this now has shown and has proven to me that what I said then was right. And those who argue with me will now agree that I was right for what I have said then back in the years. And you know, there is an adage that says, I know some Igbos now, as a result of their longer throat and as a result of their free movement wish, and as a result of the kind of business or things they do for them to at least work freely. I remember Ahmed Abubakar Ude, the colonel that recently died, that was spy recently, which makes Sultan of Sokoto to cry out and tell Nigerian government to make sure that they find out the people that killed that Lieutenant Colonel, because he accepted Islam and answered Islamic name as an Igbo man. You get the point now? So, Nigeria is an Islamic nation. And that is why, check your money. Check your money. The Nigerian money you are spending, is it English? Is there anything regarding to Christian there? What you see there is Arabic, is Arab. That is an Arab money, Arab order, Arab nation, Arab things. In your constitution, how did you see it? Did you see any paragraph in Nigerian constitution that constitutes anything in respect or regard to Christian or Christianity? No. But in your constitution, Sharia, which is the law of the jihadist Islam, Sharia was mentioned 78 times in Nigerian constitution. Islam was mentioned 28 times in Nigerian constitution. Muslim was mentioned 10 times in Nigerian constitution. There was no paragraph that carried anything regarding to Christianity. So are you not seeing it as a nation that belongs to Islam? It's a Muslim, Islamic nation. I agree with the man. And you see why the Biafran, the Christians in Nigeria, which are the Biafrans, want to exit. We want to go our separate ways. And since we did not support Islamic and Muslim tickets, and we don't want to be part of Muslim, you see why we want to exit, which is the Biafra. Because the Bible, the word of God says, can two work together if they don't agree? So for us to work and to remain even as one, as they are claiming it, that we are one, there should be an agreement. And that level of an agreement can no longer be reached. I was in Philip TV today when the anchorman sent to me and I was called. And I went to the station. And we discussed, I made them to understand that this, you cannot change your blood. If you are an Igbo man, if they check your blood, it will show say you be Igbo man. If you be Yoruba, it will show say you be Yoruba. Where am I heading to? This tribalistic and mental of ethnic problem is the problem of Nigeria. We are not one and we are not united. And there is no way we can unite. So let everybody go their separate ways for peace and long living of every being.